also known around here as the Soggy Boggy Witch.
Good morning from the Soggy Bog. I wanted to put a video together for you talking about things that I will and will not be growing next year based on the last 2 years. We changed some things up this year to experiment with some stuff that we've had difficulties with before, and we added in some new things we haven't done before, and we did some new things last year that we didn't do this year. So I'm taking all of that into consideration. I'm going to talk about what I will and will not be growing next year and why. Oh, side note, I am in zone 7B. So the stuff that grew well for me or did not grow well for me may be because of zonal issues. So if you're in zone 7, be aware of that. I will be growing more Russian red kale. I will be growing it through the winter, as a matter of fact. It grows quickly. It grows very well here. It wasn't afraid of the heat at all, and my chickens love it. Midnight snack tomatoes. I think that's what they're called. I'll double check and put a note here if it's something else. These have been growing great. They are delicious. I will be turning them into a sun-dried version. 2 plants, and they're growing great. They're so yummy, and they just look really cool. There aren't a lot in here right now because we're clearing this one out, and we'll grow our winter carrots in a different bin. This one we're going to overwinter instead. But I will definitely be growing Parisian and Nantes carrots again. Excellent carrots, delicious, and fun-shaped. Hungarian peppers. They're really yummy. And if you let them go all the way to red, they're super duper spicy. If you let them stay yellow, they're good for making pepperoncinis. And this plant just keeps going and going and going. You can see a whole bunch of little babies on there. Ají dulce peppers. They just never grew. They never grew. And the ones I transplanted died, even though I did everything right and the temps were what they wanted. They just didn't survive, unfortunately. Yellow wax bush beans. These things are pathetic. They just don't grow. They don't grow shit. They died really fast, and each plant would give me maybe 4 beans at a time. Nope. Cilantro. Again, can't get this shit to grow no matter what I do. Whether I sow it or start it in a greenhouse, or no matter the time of year, no matter the position, no matter the amount of shade, it just won't grow. My other herbs, these have all been cut down and they're all coming back. So I don't know what its problem is. I only have a few left that I intentionally planted late, but Iranian red beets. They taste incredible. They grow enormous, and my chickens love the greens. Humans can eat them too, but I just give them to the chickens. So that's another one for sure. Okinawa sweet potatoes. Don't like them. They haven't grown well for me. They're really hard to keep watered in these planters, and that is a separate issue. I should have set up something for them. But they do get watered regularly, and they're just not doing anything. Strangely enough, though, the ones that I had left over and planted in my random community garden bins are actually vining and doing well. So I don't know. Maybe I just needed a bigger space, but I'm not going to even mess with it next year. So Hopi purple corn or blue corn, Hopi blue corn, because oh my god, this corn is very tall. Hold on. My Korean squash. I'll put the name here because I can't remember it. I'm bad with names. Yeah, that's a definite check. And also mixed in here with them are my lemon cucumbers. Let's see if I can find some ripening. Yeah, there's some down in there. Ripening up. Lots of those growing in between the squash. So that's, yeah. Scarlet runners, also a big hell yeah. Going crazy. So beautiful. I'm gonna actually build a trellis to grow them on next year in the front yard, just because they're so pretty. Look at those. Cannot wait to get the beans off of these. And they go all the way back. And then down here, my Jamaican pumpkins, another big hell yeah. There are some little fruits starting, but my knees are about to give out, so I can't crouch down to show you. But this is a big yeah. I mean, it just grows where it needs to. I love nature. But what about potatoes? The basic food for all gardeners to grow, right? Except no. Despite doing everything I could, insects took over the potatoes. There are no potatoes. We pulled all the dead leaves and dug up the few we could find, and most of them had been half eaten. So the ones in the bins out front are doing okay. Last I checked, they weren't actually producing very many potatoes. So I fertilized them again, and I'm trying to do a little bit better of a job of not letting them dry out too much. They haven't really dried out too much, but I give up. I'm not doing potatoes back here anymore. Anyway, girls, say to potatoes. That's right.